Avengers Endgame released, fans were so excited for the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but also satisfied in a way. But it can't stop fans from looking to the future and wonder, how on earth is Marvel going to top what they were able to do in Avengers Endgame? Well, it looks like that sometime around 2019-2020, there were plans for long-term what the next Avengers movie would be, and it looks like the information has finally started to leak out. And while it might not exactly line up with what Marvel's plans are today, it still leaves us with some questions for the future and maybe when we'll actually be seeing Avengers 5. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. Now, this story resurfaced on Inverse.com when a Marvel leaker who goes by Charles Murphy, who has a reputation of leaking inside information and being somewhat accurate, talked about how there was a timeline around 2019 that was roughly laid out by Marvel and Disney for their plans for future Marvel films. And while this would have seen a really big break between Avengers movies with Endgame wrapping up, it would have seen possibly the next Avengers movie coming as early as 2024, which isn't that far off from now. However, with all of the delays and schedule changes and everything that Marvel's gone through in the past couple of years, it doesn't look too likely that the original plan is still set up for now. However, it does mean, though, they might still have the next Avengers movie in or at least the planned upcoming films, so that a few years down the road, they could still revisit this idea. Earlier on today, Murphy actually elaborated on the plan for Avengers 5, saying that it was originally planned to be Avengers 5 Secret Wars, which would have gone through the story adaptation found in the comic books. And while he doesn't have information as to when the timeline for this movie would actually release, he does say that the original plan would have been for a May 2024 release frame. He also confirms that he's pretty positive that that is not the accurate date nowadays. However, with all of the delays that Marvel has seen, they've definitely been pushed back by two major delays that they've done where they've shifted all of their films, and it's looking like they're now moving at a time frame of almost 2 whole years behind what maybe their original ambitious release schedule would be. So it could potentially, if everything goes according to plan and Marvel sticks to that initial plan from 2019 without moving too many things around, that we could be seeing a new Avengers film as early as 2026, which still feels like a very long way off, but it would also give time for Marvel to explore other crossovers that they want to set up before revisiting an Avengers movie, like potentially the Young Avengers type film that they've been setting up for a while. Now, as far as who would direct the film, it has been suggested for quite some time that the Russo brothers, who did Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, would possibly be brought back on to do a film at the caliber of Avengers Secret Wars, which all we know is that Anthony Russo said that the idea of doing a Secret Wars film would be bigger than anything that they've ever done in the Infinity Saga and would be very cool, but he never elaborated whether or not they would actually work on the project. Since Avengers Endgame, the Russo brothers have moved on and made their own production studio, leaving Marvel behind, but it doesn't mean Marvel and Disney couldn't pay the money to get these directors to come back, especially based on how successful both Avengers Infinity War and Endgame actually were. So what do you guys think about all of this? Are you excited for the possibility of an Avengers 5? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this. That's it for today, though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.